Hello, this is Valorio, and today we will be looking at the fall damage before and after the March patch. So if you want to skip anything, click on the annotations on the screen. So we'll be testing on this building, which is on Operation Firestorm near Alpha. So we'll be first looking at the pre-patch fall damage, and we'll be looking at three things: running off the building, jumping off the building, and then the attempt to use the parachutes. Now, why am I not testing prone or crouch? Well, I tested this and they get the exact same fall damage as if I just run off the building, as you can see here. So, we'll be now jumping off the first floor above the ground. As you can see, you will not get any damage. Now to the second floor. Now this is where it gets interesting and where I believe shows why before the patch the fall damage was so random in some cases. So the first two jumps I get 60% of health left, but in this jump I only had 17% of health. So I just jumped again and I was still with 60% of health. So I thought to myself, maybe I hit something. So I jumped, and as I hit the building I got only 18% of health. So I thought to myself, if you hit something on the way to the ground, you will lose a lot more health. So I tested this again, but this time it's again at 60%. So I tried a lot more crazy maneuvers in the air, but I was still left with 60% of health. This shows there is no cause for the sudden drops of health. So now we'll be attempting to pull the parachute. This time I didn't pull the parachute, and again the 17% of health appears. So these are the results for the second floor. Now we're gonna go to the third floor. So these are the results for the fall damage before the patch. The jumps which would have resulted in an instant death in hardcore I have marked in red. And for the parachute jumps off of the third floor, I have written down the lowest damage taken and the highest damage taken. So, and now we are moving on to the fall damage after the patch. Now we are actually taking damage when we jump off the building. So I tried this again and I kept on taking the exact same damage. So these are the results, and as you can see we are now taking damage from the first floor. So on to the second floor. So these are the results of the second floor. these are the results of the fall damage tests after the patch. Now when we compare it, we can see that on the first floor, after the patch, the fall damage is actually worse than before the patch, but when we move higher up, it gets much better. We have no more random sudden losses of health as before the patch, and you hardcore players can actually jump off the third floor of a building without losing your life. So I hope you learned from the video, I hope you enjoyed it. Please rate the video, please comment, and have a nice day.